this meeting on our fourth day. I hope you who are not commissioners or private commissioners or heads of delegations or deputy commissioners had an opportunity to enjoy some of the sun this morning. We will first start with some practical announcements because I think it might be useful for you to see where to find the documents. That is as a first thing. So I will ask Mark Tandy from the Secretariat to show where on the web pages you can find those new documents or revised versions of the documents that have been posted during this meeting. Mark, please.
Thank you, Chair. As you can all see on the screen, if you head to the IWC68 page and follow the agenda down, each document appears under the agenda item. The documents in question are appearing under 6. So 6.1, we have the WGOE paper, revised proposals here. And if I keep going down, the new balanced budget proposal revised is here. If I click that link, you'll see you'll be taken into our document archive. If you scroll down, you can download the revision from this top link. This second link here is the original file. Now, if I continue down the page, we have the other proposals on marine plastic pollution. Here's the revision here under 8.1. And what was the other revision? Sorry, Andre.
Thank you, Mark. Now our second announcement is with regard to an event that will take place during the lunch break. So I'll pass the floor to Rebecca.
Thank you, Chair. There will be an MOU signing today at 13:30 in the Barrows Room. This is between Atlavco, or Comavat as it's known in French, and MOU, our first ever. So please come and join us at 13:30 so we can celebrate that. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. I would also ask you to announce if there are any changes in the participation at this meeting.
Thank you, Chair. Hungary has joined us, and we understand that Ecuador has just arrived, and their credentials are under review. And Colombia has arrived. Thank you. I'm sorry, I had just gotten an email about Ecuador, and I guess that was wrong. We'll check and get back to you. Thank you. I apologize, Ecuador. Thank
you. Thank you. To continue our further discussions and to start with the agenda items that are scheduled in our timeline for today, that is agenda item 6 and 7 and 8. I would prefer to wait for a while because we are missing a certain number of countries in the room present, And to start the discussions, it would be good that they are in the room. So for a few minutes, I would still wait before I open today's sessions on those agenda items. Thank you. Yes, no.
But otherwise, if there is an issue on quorum, my delegation would have something to say. I wonder which of the two are we dealing with?
Actually, it's both.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, as a matter of courtesy, we often start it like 10 minutes later. Now it's already 20 minutes. I acknowledge that. But it is also a matter of quorum.
So just because quorum is obviously involved in these circumstances, I would like to state from the very beginning that the view of my delegation is that the word attendance in the rules of procedure means attendance to the commission sessions, because participation is a different word used in other parts of the rules of procedure. They are conceptually different, and the delegations that are not participating now are anyway attending this meeting to any quorum purpose. Maybe we don't agree on this, probably, because it has been the case that in previous occasions, no agreement was reached on this point. But if no agreement is reached, I mean, the way that my delegation is considering to go forward is to register the dispute arising from the interpretation of the rules of procedure on quorum, register each and every statement that is made and intention of vote that is made in the meeting. And then after registering that dispute, we look forward to ways of solving it in any possible way. I realize that no settlement dispute mechanism is compulsory in the context of the commission, but we are obliged to solve disputes. So in one way or another, we will end up with a registered dispute in the report of this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. As we are still having this debate, let's say informally, before I start, I just will ask the chair on FNA, although it's informal, if he can present so that everybody currently waiting is aware of past precedents. If you're willing to do so, Brian, of course.
Well, that is a tricky request. Yes, the delegation from Argentina is referring to the language in the rules of procedure under B for meetings, where it says attendance by a majority of the members of the commission shall constitute a quorum. And historically, we have taken that to mean attendance when any decision-making is occurring. There have been differences of views. In fact, I believe this was one of the main agenda items that was proposed to be clarified in 2011 when we had a discussion on what eventually was adopted as the resolution on the operational effectiveness of the commission, which then led to the creation of that working group, which was also supposed to look at this further. So I can't speak any further. There has been multiple delegations that have registered different views on the language I just read out. The only thing I can note is practice has been that a majority of members of the commission need to be present for decision-making to be valid. Thanks.
Thank you. In the meantime, scientific committee would use the opportunity. Please pass the floor to the scientific committee.
Did you push this? I think that was an accident, Mr. Chair. We didn't request, we didn't request the floor.
Okay, you appeared on my list, so